Hello guys, Mr. Kane here. Welcome back to today's video. So in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how you can remove and replace your background in Photoshop. This is the easiest but most effective way. Let's get into the video. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to come to your imported layer here. Then you hit Ctrl J on your keyboard and it's going to duplicate it, right? Now you come down to the layer down here and then you turn the eye icon off, right? And you come back to the first layer, you right click, and then you are going to hit convert to smart object like this, right? So you can see this small icon show here, right? And the next thing you are going to do is you are going to come to the tools and you are coming to pick polygonal lasso tool, right? Polygonal lasso tool. So you click on it. So after you selected the polygonal lasso tool, you come close to the subject that I want to select. Don't come very close, it doesn't really matter. And then you just click points around it, right? So you just create points around it. So you move and then you'll be clicking, you move and then you'll be clicking, right? Now the closer you get to it, the more effective your final output is, right? The more effective your final output is. So you just try to get close to it like this and you just be clicking. So you just click really fast, right? So you just click like this, you just come down, click like this, and when you come to the last end, you see that a circle icon will show, right? So if I click, it would make the selection. So now a selection has been made, right? So the next thing I want you to do is you come up here and come and hit select and max, right? You are going to click on select and max, and Photoshop is going to take you to this new page, right? Photoshop is going to take you to this new page, right? Now the next thing I want you to do is I want you to come to view, and with a view I want you to click on this drop down here like this and come and choose on layers, right? Make sure you've selected on layers, right? After you selected the on layers, the next thing I want you to do is come and select high quality preview, right? Select this thing, make sure the high quality preview is ticked, right? Now the next thing I want you to do is instead of color aware, come and select object aware. So make sure you selected the object aware here like this, right? And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to come up here and come and hit select subject, right? So we'll tell you this will discard your current selection. Do you want to continue? So you just go with OK, right? You just click OK, and Photoshop is going to analyze and then take out the background for you really fast, right? So as you can see, it's still loading and then selecting our subject. So after some time, you can see that now the selection has been made. Let me zoom in so you can see how crisp this is, right? You can clearly see that we don't have any poor edges and all that, but at this side you can see that there's a bit of removal of his ear, right? So you scroll down here and then you come and select decontaminate colors, right? So you select decontaminate colors, and just as you can see, our image is now crisp and clear. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to hit OK, and after hitting OK, it will take you back to the preview window. So let me zoom out. It will take you back to the preview window, and just as you can see, we now have an image where our background is removed, right? So if I click, you can see that now our background is removed and this image is clean. Even when you look at this post, you can see that the image is clean, right? Now the next thing we want to do is to import our new background, right? So to import a new background, you go and, so let me close this a bit, let me minimize this. You go and look for where your background is. So in my case, this is my background on my desktop, right? So you just go and look for your background on your desktop and then you open it, right? You look for your background on your desktop and you open it. Okay, so just as you can see, I want to replace it with this beach background, right? So after I get this background, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this background. I'm going to hit Ctrl C, right? I'm going to hit Ctrl C to copy this background, and I'll come back to my Photoshop, right? I'll come back to my Photoshop application, click it like this. Let me go back to my Photoshop application, right? So now now that the Photoshop application is open, I'm going to hit Ctrl V to paste, right? And it's going to paste the new background in place like this, right? But you can see that the background has covered the subject. So all I'll do is I'll just come to the layer of the new background I've imported, and I'll just hold my mouse, my left, and I'm going to drag it down like this, right? So I'm just going to drag it down, and just as you can see, our background has been replaced, right? So you can just do some tweaks and adjustments to it, right? And then you can let your image settle, right? So I can just do some tweaks. Similarly, you can do some tweaks to the background as well, right? You can just do some simple tweaks to it as well, right? Now, if you want to add more flair to it, you can just come and select your background layer. You right click, hit convert to smart object, and then you come to filter, and then you come to blur, right, and come and select Gaussian blur, right, to give it a bit of blur so it looks a bit more realistic, right? So just increase the blur until it sits well with you, right? So just as you can see, something like this is very beautiful, right? Now if you want to color grade the entire thing, I've made different videos on how to color grade, but you need to merge them, right, so that the color grade fits well with everything. So to merge everything, what you are going to do is you are going to come to the first layer, right, and you are going to hold Shift Alt E, right, and it's going to merge everything. So just as you can see now, if I move this, this has become one layer, this has become one full layer, right? So if I want to color grade this, I can color grade this, and then everything there would be perfect. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe for more amazing tutorials like this. Peace, and I'm out.